Hello guys, good evening. I'm sure you must have seen the video that Kofi Badu posted about people who are traveling. If you often use flight, he talked about how I think maybe it was someone's story he was trying to narrate, how the person met an old woman in the flight and the woman was trying to, implicate him by letting him carry his bag, his luggage, or something like that. Okay, so guys, listening to that story, I watched the video this morning and I want to share my experience. Something similar like that almost happened to me. Thank God I did not fall victim. So I was coming back from Belarus to Nigeria, and my stopover was at Istanbul. Me and my friend, my girlfriend, were coming from Belarus, like I said. So we had stopover of 2 hours or 3 hours. We had stopover of 3 hours. So when we get to Istanbul, we have to, because at Istanbul airport is very big and it's quite difficult for you to be able to locate your next flight. So what we do is within the 3 hours we try to find where the flight is, how to locate our next flight. Before then we will go ahead and sit down and have some rest, probably sleep for 1 hour or so before boarding to come down to Nigeria. So while we were sitting down there, a black man, a Nigerian, walked towards us where we were sitting down. When he got there, he greeted us, but I was having an earpiece on my ear. I wasn't listening to music. Obviously, I heard his greeting, but I didn't reply. I didn't answer him. But my friend did. She was like, "Oh, good evening or good afternoon." I think it was afternoon because it was afternoon flights were taking, and it was like 8 hours flight. So we were sitting down that afternoon waiting. So when he greeted, my friend responded, and me, I did not respond. I pretended like I did not hear him. So he tried to call my attention, which I pretended like I did not hear. So he sat down there. After some time, he was like, he sat down close to us, like opposite us. So I and my friend, we started like trying to talk to ourselves. The way the man was dressed, he was dressed like someone who he looks dirty. I don't want to start calling him names, but he looks dirty, very very dirty. So my friend was, we started talking that, why is this man looking like this? So he started talking to my friend. Since I didn't give him attention, I was talking to my friend like he told my friend that he was coming from I think it's America, but a place he mentioned another state in America, which I can't remember right now. He said, yeah. So when he mentioned the name, I didn't say anything. So my friend was, oh, that's good. We are coming from Europe. My friend just responded to him, oh, we are coming from Europe. So he was like, what about this? Your friend say we are together. And then he said, what about this person? Say we are together. Then he was like, he now said, this one, I go see. He said, this was how he made this statement. He said, when I go see on our brothers, when I go pretend like say I not see anybody. So I knew he was responding. He was he was actually talking to me. He was indirectly talking to me. So I pretended like I didn't hear. He now say, sister, I dey greet you since no one answer me. So I just remove the episode. I say, oh, sorry, I didn't hear. Well, I didn't hear your greeting. Sorry, were you greeting me? He said, yes. Oh, sorry about that. He said, how are you? I said, fine. He said, He said, oh, we will go see black person for abroad. We suppose they happy. You don't go see us now, go dey pretend like son and know us. I don't know what happened to me that day, but me, I always feel very happy seeing, my people black. As long as your skin is black, it doesn't matter if you're a Nigerian or not. If you're from Ghana, anywhere, as long as your skin is black. Whenever I see them, I feel so happy seeing them. But this particular person, when I see this person, my spirit, it didn't welcome this person. So the person sat. So I was like, oh, sorry about that. I didn't hear you. Like I was trying to, feel good with him, and we sat down there. So I was trying to catch some sleep for like few hours, like 1 hour, 2 hour, and then we decided to go do our check-in, like our boarding. So my friend stood up, both of us, well, because me is quite difficult for me to understand the next flight something. So my friend is good at it. So we went ahead, look at our next flight, and this man stood up and followed us. We see the direction. So I and my friend we start walking down to where we are supposed to board. On getting there, the man followed us immediately, and we all went there together. So we sat down waiting for them to call us for boarding, and the man walked up to me and said, please, I should help him to carry one of his bags. I said, why? He said because the bag is too, like, he's having a lot of luggages and they're going to charge him about 200. Said he paid $200 from that day, that if he wants to check it in, they're going to charge him another $200. So I asked him, you're coming from wherever you said you're coming from, but it was possible for you to, tell them to check in your luggages direct from where you're coming from to Nigeria. That was all we did. They check in our luggages from Europe down to Nigeria. So even when we get to Istanbul, we don't have access to our luggages. It was going to Nigeria. The flights themselves, we move your luggages to the flight that is taking us to Nigeria. So I told him that, why didn't you do that? He was like, oh, that nothing, like the one day, as in, he just gave me unnecessary explanation. I can't remember what he said. Then we sat and I told him that I can't carry your bag. Oh, sorry, no verse. So my friend, he couldn't approach my friend because my friend was already having luggage. Like she was having her little box. Me, I was only having my handbags. So while we were talking, I told him I won't be able to carry his bag. There's another guy with him. The guy was like trying to, talk to me, telling me to help him to carry the bag. And I asked the guy, why can't you help him to carry the bag? This is Turkey. We Nigerians, if you've traveled and you've used Turkey routes before, if you get to Istanbul, the way they look at your passport, as long as your skin is black, if they see a white person, they can just look at your passport like this and go. But us, they have to use one microscope. I don't know what they use, but they have to look at your passport in a way that you just look like a criminal to them. And with all that, I told him I can't carry your bag. And then while he was trying to do it, my friend took her phone out and started videoing the man with the bag, in case I really want to carry this bag and cross, like, board for him, so that we videoed. My friend was videoing, listening to our conversation where he was telling me to help him to carry the bag, video him with everything. He didn't know we made the video about it. And then when they called us for boarding, the queue was a lot. It was much. The queue was too long. So I was standing on the queue, the pressing and all of that. So I just dropped the bag. I told him, because my mind was not settled. My mind was not settled at all. So I just told him, bros, no vessel. I no go fit carry this your bag across this place. I don't know what is inside. This one where you say make I carry, waiting there inside this. I say no, nothing is inside the bag. I should just help him. He doesn't want to pay 200 euro. I just dropped that bag in his front there. And when it was my turn, I just went, and then they checked my passport and I boarded. I didn't know his movement again. I didn't know if he later boarded with us. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know. But my mind was really, really at rest that I did not go with that bag. So I left the bag with him. That was it. So guys, you should be very, very careful with what that guy said. Is a very, very very, very dangerous something for you to carry people's bag. You don't know what is inside the bag. In fact, being friendly with people on the flights, just mind your business, please. It's very, very important to mind your business. Very, very, very important that you mind your business when it comes to airport and flights. You can implicate yourself, and it will be an international crime, not local crime. It's not Nigeria where you commit crime. You might just bribe them, pay them money, they would leave you, or you just pay and pay yourself. But there you will serve your punishment. Even if it's 20 years, you will serve it. Nobody's coming to rescue you. So that is it. Learn from it. I'm going to drop another story of how a guy was implicated too in the same country where I was. See you guys. Thank you for listening. Bye.